Well, we've got a huge Serie A matchup this weekend between second place Roma and fourth place Inter Milan. That game kicks off at 2:45 p.m. Eastern on Paramount Plus, with coverage starting at 2 p.m. Eastern. Now, to talk more about this matchup, let's welcome in Roma defender Devyne Rensch. Devyne, thank you so much for joining us.
You guys have a big matchup. It's a battle of top four contenders, Roma versus Inter. And I just want to get the pulse. What's the vibe and the feeling around this match in the capital, especially amongst you and your Roma teammates?
Of course, you all know it's a very big match for them, for us, for the fans, for everybody. Of course, in the national break, we had some time to train hard, just to train with the players that was here, and now everybody is coming back. So now we can fully focus on Inter, of course, to train, to play how we want to play, and some days, and then we will face Inter Milan.
Yeah, it truly feels like this may be the biggest matchup so far, the biggest test for you guys so far this season. So how much of it is kind of a signature moment if you guys are able to get the win?
Of course, we are, now second, but one of the top of the league. So of course, in this league, it's very important to take 3 points. Of course, you want to play very good, but you see in the league with so many good teams, it's just very important to take 3 points. And no matter against who, you have to take 3 points. And of course, with some good football, but in this team, it's a lot of defending and a lot of technical decisions you have to make to win the games. And for us, it's also important to face this game as a really important game, and we have to be ready, of course, to stay up in the league.
Now, in football and in different sports, they always have that saying that defense wins you championship, and Roma has the best backline and defense in Serie A this season.
Yeah.
You guys are picking up from where you left off last season. We covered the Europa League and watched the recent match. What's been the secret behind the shift in mentality for you guys to be the standard in Italian football defensively?
It's just, I think, the connection with everybody, not only the defenders, but also the midfielders, the attackers, because, what they say, the defense starts from the attack. I don't know if you understand, but it starts from the attacker. So it's just the connection that you have to have with the other players, because you cannot only defend with 5 players, if you understand me. So everyone has to know his jobs, has his own responsibility, of course. And if that one is good, so as now, so then you see you don't have a lot of goals conceded against.
Now, I want to talk about personally your time at Roma so far. You were able to join earlier this year, and when you did sign the contract with them, we saw a photo of you where you looked very emotional after signing your contract. What emotions took over you in that moment?
A lot, of course, because it was some crazy week. It was a crazy week because with the transfers, it's not like this and it happens. So it was just some crazy days, if it is going good or not. And finally, when I signed, it was finally over. And then after, when it's finished, then of course some tears is coming, but also because of my mom, of course. My mom was crying, so then I need to cry also.
That's a touching moment. I do the same thing when Claudia gets my name right here on the desk, Devyne. So you're in good company. No, I mean, you can't talk about Roma and wingbacks without talking about Cafu, right? You said that he's actually your idol. What about the Brazilian legend made you fall in love with football?
It's just the power, everything that he has as a fullback, as a wingback is unbelievable. Of course, it's a very long time ago, so I didn't see him, live playing. But you see it on YouTube or whatever, and you see it's unbelievable. So it's crazy that I only can see it from the the videos on YouTube, but yeah, it is what it is.
Now, let me ask you about your manager over at Roma. There's a method to the madness with Piero Gasperini, and he's been known to maybe have some rules behind the scenes for players. Because, like I said, there's a method to the madness. Do you have any Gasperini stories so far that you could share with us?
No, I only can say that we have to train hard, very, very hard, but it makes us more stronger. You see also, yeah, the years ago at Atalanta, you see the players at Atalanta also won a lot, and now we also, yeah, won quite a lot. So yeah, it's good. It's of course training hard is it's hard, but it's not how do you say it? Like it's good for something, you know, because in the game you feel more stronger and you can more run easier. So that's also a good thing, you know.
So you're of Surinamese and Dutch heritage, right? If I read that correctly?
Yes.
So
Yes.
here in North America in CONCACAF, Suriname has been one of the stories of World Cup qualifying. Have you been following the Surinamese team, and has anyone reached out to you in terms of teammates or maybe from the federation?
Yes, of course. When they play quite late because the time difference. So I cannot watch all the games or like the whole games. But a lot of players who I play with in the years ago, they play for Suriname, and yeah, I keep watching them, and yeah, I'm grateful that Suriname, yeah, plays quite good and can reach something beautiful maybe.
So we know that you have a couple caps for the Dutch national team, but in an ideal world, if Suriname were to make it to the World Cup and they reached out to you, would you accept the call-up and say yes?
No, I don't think even it's possible because I have two caps, and I think after two you cannot go anymore to another. I think, but I think if Suriname come, I will say for now no. In the future, later you never know. But I think for me it's a little bit different because I think if I play a lot and I play good, then I'm also in the picture for the Netherlands, for Holland. So I think I will focus on Holland.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, to end this and wrap up this interview, we're going to bring it back to the big matchup this weekend, because I know that's what your focus is completely on. What can we expect coming out of this matchup? And I know we talked a little bit about how much of a big moment it would be for Roma, but how much would it also change the way that the rest of the season would play out for you guys if you did get the 3 points in the win?
Yeah. So as you know, Inter is a very, very good team. They have a lot of quite old players that play a long time together. So they know what they have to do in defense and attack. So they are just a quite strong team. But for us, it's important just because it's home in our stadium. So we have also our fans behind us, and that's also really important for us. And we have just to play good, and of course the most important thing is just take the 3 points, and hopefully we train these days good to face them, and then hopefully we win.